I think most normal people don't want to be famous. They really don't. If you talk to average person, do you want to be famous? They're like, hell no. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and have no one know who I am. I want to be able to live my life without being recognized. So I think we talk famous people. You're saying that, is it 1 in 5? 1 in 6 seems like a lot. I'd say famous people were at 40 to 50%.
40 to 50% of famous people are narcissists.
I do. I really think it's a coin flip.
What about world leaders?
Now we might be closer to 60 to 70%. I mean, think of what you're signing up for.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I need to run a country. I believe I can run a country. And you know what? We have in over history had some good people do that. But when you look at the circus politics has become, which is performative and ridiculous and bombastic and cruel and critical and manipulative, I don't see how someone non-narcissistic could ever win at that game.
Why do we vote for narcissists? Why do we put them into power?
Well, I mean, I think that we still do what I call, or many of us call, we still fawn in the face of their charisma. I think we believe somebody who walks around thinking that they're all that they actually have the goods. I still think we fall for the circus barker. We fall for the person who is sort of selling the story. We vote for them. We choose them. And I think we want, this is the best example I can give you, Stephen. When we go to a magic show, right? I don't know if you've ever been to a magic show. This place called the Magic Castle in LA. You should try to go sometime because I find it intriguing. But when you go, there's no such thing as magic. It's all sleight of hand, right? But for a moment, I don't want them to show me the trick. I want to be lost in the magic. And most of us, not all, I think some people want to know how the trick is done. But once we're shown how the trick is done, the magic's gone. Now it's just, right, it's dexterity, right? Mm-hmm. Most people don't want to know how the trick is done. We want to believe in magic. And that's why narcissistic people don't get called out, because there's something about them. There's something that feels, there's a confidence they breed because they have so much conviction, but it's misplaced conviction. It's not conviction backed by facts or integrity. It's just, they just believe it because they think it's true and it's going to forward their cause. So
and that becomes a self-fulfilling
Exactly. But we
prophecy.
believe, most of us don't have that kind of conviction. We doubt ourselves. We question ourselves. And so when someone comes in with absolute 100%, I wanted to bang my hand, but I didn't, 100% conviction, we're like, wow, then they must really know what they're talking about. Leaders have conviction. But in fact, when we see a leader who's circumspect, who might say, well, give me a minute, I want to weigh both sides of this, those leaders are often viewed as more weak-minded and are less likely often to get the vote.
If our adversary in another country is a narcissist, like a Putin or I don't know, Kim Jong-un, whatever he's called, would we rather our leader that's against him be a narcissist as well?
That's a fantastic question.
Do we want a narcissist fighting a narcissist?
I would say that the problem with a narcissist fighting a narcissist is they lose track of what is good for their people. Mm-hmm. So they could drag them into a conflict or a problem that could harm the populace economically, physically, battles, wars, the whole 9 yards, right? And that's what a narcissistic person is more likely to do because they can't be the smaller one in the fight. It's all about, it's two egos fighting each other.
They can't just say, okay.
No, yeah. But an overly empathic leader might do a little bit of saying, okay. And then a narcissistic or a psychopathic leader will absolutely sort of railroad that person. That sort of perfect mid-level, sort of wise, circumspect, aware of the needs of the populace, but aware of the psychology of the perpetrator is what we want. I have to say, if I ran the world, Stephen, and I don't, not even a long shot, and I wish I was more grandiose because really my career would be fire if I was, but I'm not. And so, but I wish one place I wish we really brought more narcissism training is into diplomacy. I wish more of the diplomats around the planet, secretaries of state and UN representatives understood narcissism, because I think a lot of times people are making bad deals where a lot of people are getting hurt and they're trying to negotiate with people you cannot negotiate with. Anyone who's ever tried to negotiate with a narcissistic spouse knows that it's impossible. It's no different with a world leader. And I think a lot of innocent people have been incredibly harmed as we diddle around and try to negotiate with narcissistic world leaders and just simply aren't willing to call them out for what they are.